Let's talk about our mission. The Queen knows I'll speak for free.
He sure will.
All right, now one more time. I need you to put some oomph into it. Has never been just about making some money. It's always been about educating. It's always been about making an impact in the community.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Melanated Married Millionaires in the Making show. King, where can I go to stay connected with us?
Y'all can stay tapped into the show at them4show.com. That's them4show.com. And you can follow us on Instagram at them4show.
Now, let's get into the episode.
So we did this very intentionally for Play Black Wall Street, I think maybe like 6 months ago. We went through and we built out our core ideology, which is your core kind of internal brand and identity as a business. And speaking of identity, if you don't know, my name is Devon Travell, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game, and co-host of the Melanated Married Millionaires in the Making podcast with my beautiful, amazing logistics queen herself. Please introduce yourself.
What is up, everybody? My name is Sinclair, aka the Health Nerd.
You are now tuned into the M4 show. If you're watching this for the first time, this particular episode, maybe you're driving, right? Maybe you're cleaning the kitchen, maybe you're going on a run. Don't worry, soak it all in. But I highly encourage you double back and take notes on this episode, all right? Because it's going to be a good one. Let's talk about our mission. You good with that?
Yeah.
All right, so we used to go with this concept that your mission should be what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, right? But in reading How to Build Your Small Business by Donald Miller, he really makes you get much more specific in what your mission is. He has you build out what are your 3 economic goals for the business. Like, what do you want to achieve? Sometimes profit, revenue, they're bad words in business sometimes, or at least when you're talking to like your customers. But the truth of the matter is you need profit to survive, right? Even as a non-profit business, you need to have a surplus of grant money or a surplus of donations coming in than what's being given out, or else you won't be able to sustain the amazing impact that you're having, right? And Built to Last, we're jumping around all types of books. In Built to Last, they talk about profit being the lifeblood of your business, the pumping heart of your business, and what allows you to create the impact and do the purpose work that you want, all right? So with that being said, in your mission statement, you should have 3 tangible economic goals that you want to achieve by the date you want to achieve them, right? So put a deadline on it, and then why this is important. What is the motivation for achieving these goals? What will your business, or what will you as a business owner be able to do when you achieve these 3 economic goals, okay? So we've done some remixing to the Play Black Wall Street mission statement. Queen, go ahead and let the folks know what our new Play Black Wall Street mission statement is, and eventually we want to do a new M4 mission statement.
Yeah. So we will increase our financial literacy mentorship program to 50 sites, our Black Wall Street board game sales to 3,000 games, and our speaking engagements to 25 engagements annually by June 2025, because our community deserves the education and empowerment needed to achieve financial freedom.
All right, now one more time, I need you to put some oomph into it, right? Put some energy into that. Let me see it one more time.
We will increase our financial literacy mentorship program to 50 sites, our Black Wall Street board game sales to 3,000 games,
Talk to 'em.
and our speaking engagements to 25 engagements annually
By
by
when?
June 2025.
Why?
Because our community deserves the education and empowerment needed to achieve financial freedom.
Do y'all feel that energy? And maybe this is just me, but like we read these in our weekly meetings out loud every single week. Sometimes we read it, sometimes our staff members read it, and literally every single time after I hear it, I'm pumped up and ready to go, right? And I think that's what you want within your business. You want to continue to pour in energy and keep the hard work going, right? Because we know it gets hard.
It does.
Right? We know there's days where you get real tired, real drained after doing your work. Maybe you're not getting the results that you want. Maybe you've been cold calling all day and or drained because people aren't picking up the phone or they keep saying no. And I feel like having this mission statement that clearly outlines where you're going and what you're doing, to me, gives me energy, and it gives me that North Star. Like, okay, this is the direction that we're going. Let's just keep going towards this end goal, right? So have your 3 economic goals, measurable goals, right? 50 sites. We want to be at 50 different schools per year by June 2025. We'll be able to measure, did we get to 50, right? Are we at 30? Are we at 55? We can for sure check that off. Selling 3,000 games per year, we can easily measure, did we sell 3,000? Were we under? Were we over? 25 paid speaking engagements per year. And that's something that I definitely needed to put in there because the queen knows I'll speak for free.
He sure will.
I will
every
speak
time
for free. So if we just put 25 engagements on there, it would be easy to get to 25 because I would do 15 for free. But we want to make sure that we have 25 paid speaking engagements with the brand, uplifting the ideals of Black Wall Street and teaching financial literacy. Okay. Now, hopefully that makes sense, right? Again, pause it, rewind it, take notes, and talk amongst your group on what's our 3 goals that we want to achieve economically for our business that will help us keep doing the great work that we're doing. Okay, that's the mission statement. Now, moving to vision. And your vision is, what impact do you want to have on society, right? When you think of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road, how has Play Black Wall Street or M4 shifted society or shifted culture? Another, I think, kind of way of viewing it is, if you were to go walk into glory, right, become an ancestor, and now it's 100 years later, what do you want the people working for your company to still be striving for, right? Because your mission is, we said 2025, that's going to get achieved within our lifetime. The vision is something that people will continue to strive for even past your lifetime to achieve, okay? Queen.
King.
Queen.
King.
Go ahead and read our new vision. And then we also have a vision, and then we have a vision statement. Break it down.
Our vision is to become the #1 source for financial literacy and Black history education in the nation.
Boom. That's what we are continuously striving for. Now read our beautiful vision statement.
We will teach and empower future generations of community-focused entrepreneurs. We will make financial literacy fun and accessible to scholars throughout the world. I'm hoping I'm reading the right thing. Our ancestors will light our path to success, and our love for people will guide us through dark times. We will teach and serve with a smile and positive energy. Our work will close the wealth gap, strengthen financial roots, and water seeds of prosperity yet to be planted.
What? What? You can't read that and not be inspired, at least for us, right? And it's written for us, it's written for our team. It's very, I think, in alignment with our frequencies and our consciousness, with having the ancestors in there, with, you know, our love for people will help us through dark times, right? Those times where the POs are taking forever, those times where it's raining and doom and gloom outside, those times where we're tired and we've been on cold calls and meetings all day. Our love for our people will keep us going in those dark times. We also have something in there on, we will plant the seeds for roots. Say that part one more time, 'cause I like that part. I don't know who wrote this, but I like that part.
Our work will close the wealth gap, strengthen financial roots, and water seeds of prosperity yet to be planted.
Oof, right? So when we talk about generational wealth, right, watering the seeds yet to be planted. So we're going to not just impact this generation through our mentorship program. We're not just impacting, you know, these families through playing Black Wall Street, the board game, but there's unborn seeds that will be impacted just by the work that we're doing to impact people that are already here. So I love that vision statement. And there's 2 things, right? There's your vision, right? Short, brief, 1 sentence. And then there's the statement. And the statement can be more internal, and it's almost like a creed or a mantra, right? You read this and it kind of is supposed to remind you of why you're here and the purpose of being a part of the team. So the vision statement we don't put on the website. We don't. Not to say that you can't. We don't. But it's that internal thing to motivate you and just to be your North Star once again. Okay. So have your vision, one sentence that you can give out to your customers that lets them know what you're doing and what impact you want to have, and then have that internal vision statement for you and the team. Now, something that is also in there, and I forgot to put it in the outline, but you want to also have your core values, right? Your core values and your purpose for your company. And again, your values are things that really guide your identity within your business, regardless of making profit. All right, so these are words, these are concepts that you want to make sure are associated and ingrained in your staff. So for us, Queen, what are our core values for Play Black Wall Street?
Education, innovation, love, empowerment, legacy, and excellence.
Boom. Okay, so in everything that we do, we want to make sure that it's excellent. Whether we're doing something for free for a church, whether we're getting paid thousands of dollars for a speaking engagement, they should get the same level of experience, right? Education, no matter what we're doing, regardless of profit, we want to make sure we are educating our people. No matter what we're doing, we want to make sure we're coming from a place of love, right? Empathy. So what are your core values? I would say probably no more than 8, no more than 6, right? What would you say? How many core values do you think would be good?
I think 6 is good because it's one of those of like, if everything is important to you, then nothing is important to you. So it really forces you to prioritize like what is important to your business. So I think 6 is a good number. That's what we have here.
Boom.
I think that was already hard to narrow down to.
That was very hard.
But that again, that exercise you start to dwindle down to, that just because it's not on the list doesn't mean it's not important, but these are the most important things.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Speaking of most important, our purpose, right? Which is going to fall kind of in line with your vision, but this is why does your company exist, right? Why are you literally here on this earth? You could have been doing any other type of business. You could have been working your 9 to 5. You could have been on the beaches of Belize, not working at all, right? Why did you choose to start this brand and start this company? So for Play Black Wall Street, Queen, go ahead and say our core purpose.
We exist to uplift the legacy of Black Wall Streets and increase the number of financially free, community-focused entrepreneurs.
Boom. All right. One more time. I like hearing it. One more time.
We exist to uplift the legacy of Black Wall Streets.
Streets, multiple, right? A lot of people only think about Tulsa's Black Wall Street, but there's Black Wall Streets in Durham, North Carolina, and Bronzeville, Chicago, and Rosewood, Florida, Allensworth, California. We want Play Black Wall Street to be able to expose people to all these different legacies.
And increase the number of financially free, community-focused entrepreneurs.
Financially free, community-focused, right? We don't want to just impact the people that are out here trying to just get the bag and they're leaving the community behind. We want to make sure that we're teaching how do you build businesses that are solving problems in the community and helping to uplift the quality of life for the African diaspora broadly, but the community more generally, right? It's never for us, any company that we've started has never been just about making some money. It's always been about educating. It's always been about making an impact in the community. Not to say that your core purpose has to be like that as well. That's just us. So for you, what is the core purpose of your brands? Why do you exist? Who are you trying to impact? And that's it. That's it. Usually I try to do 3 for no reason. Those 2 things. Shout out to the Sigmas. I always like to do 3, but just those 2, right? Why do you exist? Who are you trying to impact? Keep it simple, okay? Make sure you share this video, right? Make sure you share this. If you got any value out of this, if there's another couple who also owns a business, if there's a friend that you know that's trying to build their business and they might need some support in building out their core ideology, go ahead and slide this video into their DMs, text it to them, share it via email.